This might be the most disappointed I've been in a long time. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered released a month ago, and after playing, I'm far from impressed. The game was supposed to be a graphical upgrade of the campaign of the 2009 original release, and they certainly delivered us the great campaign, but the graphical upgrades were not at all what I expected or hoped. First, let's start off with how much the game costs. The game is available on PS4, Xbox One and PC, which is fine. The game, however, costs $25. Some might say this isn't a bad deal, but when you consider the original game now costs $20 in Steam, I live in EU, so 20 euros, this is not actually that good of a deal. If you then decide to buy the game and play the game on PC, the game doesn't even work right out of the box, or right after the download would be more accurate nowadays. The game will prompt you with an error message. To fix this, you need to download a file on the internet and find your Battle.net account ID under the page source code. Why is this even necessary? The game needs to work right off the bat without fail, especially if it's a single player game. Finally, when you get the game booted up, everything runs smoothly, which is great. The game does look better and sound better than the original. It's got better lighting with HDR enabled, and guns do sound better overall, but the iconic intervention sound has been updated to a dull plastic sound that makes you want to hear the original. Now here's where I get really mad. The models and textures are basically the same without any new details. There really isn't that huge of an increase in graphical detail that you'd expect after 11 years of graphical development. It feels really lazy and more like a re-release than a remaster of the game. Let this be a warning for anybody who wants to buy this game. Do not, stay away. For the love of God, do not buy this game. The original game gives you way more features and looks practically just as good. Also, I'm sure there's a mod for the original game that gives you updated graphics, as there are mods on the internet with camo skins and the like. So to really sum up what's good in this game and what's not, the good points are: the soundtrack is amazing, also in the original. The story is good, also in the original. The gameplay is smooth and nice, also in the original. The HDR support does give better lighting and maybe a more immersive experience than the original. But that's about it. The bad parts were there wasn't a big increase in the graphics, it's very expensive for the content you get, no multiplayer, and no Spec Ops game mode to add some fun after the campaign. So what you're left with is a game that have only really made a small graphical upgrade in terms of lighting and slightly better models. Other than that, it's just a re-release without major content such as multiplayer and Spec Ops mode. I would not recommend anyone to get this version of the game. However, if you want to play Modern Warfare 2, then get the original game for the same price. It might have worse lighting, but it's still a very pretty game even 11 years later. So I hope you enjoyed this 3-minute review. If there's a game you want me to look at, leave a comment down below or tweet me at twitter.com/acroyt. Also, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Acro, signing out.